Hey guys, welcome back to more Cozy Grove. Today is the 56th day and our ducks have gone. They left us behind some deviled eggs. I already picked them up, and then in the mail there was this golden egg. So all that glitters is gold. Yeah, very sad to see the ducks go, but we have the golden egg to remember them. So let's move on and pick up our quest. Say, sweetie, do you enjoy cycling? I used to, but I haven't ridden in a long time. That is actually true. I used to practically live on a bike back when I lived in the city. Can't believe I didn't remember that till just recently. I wonder why I stopped cycling. Um, you're doing this to me on purpose, aren't you? Sorry, I shouldn't tease you. Oh, she was actually. I asked because while I was snorkeling recently, I found a broken bike. I wonder if I can find the parts to fix it up. I've got all the tools, but I still need simple gear. 50 iron ingots. You're killing me, Octavia. What's with them always wanting to take my ingots? 10 joyous deer essences. If you run across any of those items, let me know, would you? Well, let's wait and see, because we only need 2 silver ingots. So I'm going to definitely craft those 2 silver ingots today because I want to finish that quest. So, and I'm pretty sure I went and gathered all of the ore. Our island has shifted again, so some of the ore moved around, but I think I collected it all. When you get to collecting as much stuff as I do, it's inevitable that at some point you invest in a metal detector. Now, don't get excited, friend. That thing is long gone. But I do remember one of those clovers made the detector beep up a storm once upon a time. Never dug it up, though. You don't look too busy. Mind poking around for it? Okay, pretty filler quest for you. No worries. Clyde, are we coming to terms with ourselves today? How are you doing? Hey, kid. You know, a wolf is a pack animal. I had brains and I had endurance, but I never had a pack. Kid, I'm done with these games. Done playing with money. And if Mr. Kit wants this, he can have it. What does he want? What is that? Sales award. Sell this item for a large amount of coins. Well, it sounds like he doesn't necessarily want it. He just wants to buy it, I guess. Well, I guess if he buys it, he wants it. I am still pretty sure you don't know anything about rocks. Oh yeah, that's right, he's monotone. Maybe you'll prove me wrong. I forgot about Ted's voice. That monotone voice. Okay, well. What about you, Ellison? What can we do for you today? How are you? The word's gotten out. Ghostly animals have been flocking to my shop. These animals are revered in Cozy Grove. They are known as wise and discerning. I don't think my fellow bears like my food very much. Why do these animals like it? Another great memory, and I'm missing a clue. A mystery, rather. If you could find any scrap of knowledge that could help me understand, that might help me rest easier. Oh, well, we already have the pamphlet for you, Allison. I should have known a ranger would have this inside scoop on these ghost animals. Time for a little reading. Ghost animals find their way to spirit-laden places in the form of tokens or charms. Once grounded, they search for ideal conditions to begin their cycle of nurturing and growth. But what prompts their arrival, and what do they feed on? Many believe they draw their vitality from sources of positive energy. Positive energy! I've solved the mystery! I think that during my lifetime, love was what drew people to my bakery. I loved my customers, and they knew it. It made them want to support me. And it made it harder for them to be honest with me when my cooking was subpar. That critic, Kuma, she has excellent taste, I'm sure. She knows I'm a mediocre cook. But these animals don't have normal taste buds. They don't care about my recipes. They're tasting the love that goes into my work, just like my customers. That's actually very sweet. And very true for a lot of customer service. There's like so we live off of a rainwater tank, and for the most part we don't necessarily have to fill it up often, But when we do, there's this one. I call the same guy every time because he is just like, he will drop everything in a heartbeat just to kind of come out and fill up your water tank. And like, even though he's more expensive, we'll go for him because he's just so much better than, like, the customer service is just a million times better than the other places. Hello Charlotte, can I talk to you? For some reason I keep wanting to touch this wicker basket instead of you. Thank you for moving. Can I help you with something today, Charlotte? This island gets pretty chilly at night. I'd hate for any campers to catch a cold. Would you help me gather some firewood? Oh, that's actually quite nice of you, Charlotte. I have so much wood. Well done. Unprepared visitors will appreciate this. Here's something for your trouble. No, it was not any trouble at all, Charlotte. I have wood coming out the wazoo. Thank you, though. Let's talk to Jeremy. How are we going today, Jeremy? Can I help you? I'm running low on a few stables. Sorry to bother you, but could you please scrounge up some supplies for me? Okay, so everyone's kind of got some filler quest, and you want iron ingots too, but luckily it's only one. Thanks. Sorry for taking up your time again. I really appreciate it. Which is a bit unfortunate because look how close we are. We need like one more quest for you to pass on. We'll just see about crafting. Oh, of course the simple gear takes silver ingots. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Okay. Well, we're gonna craft 2 of these. Ugh, I cannot believe it. Because we want to get that quest done. I want to talk to Tram. He's fun to talk to. And so we need 10 silver ingots, but we need to also hold on to 50 because she wants 50 iron ingots. It's gonna be a pain. But we did get a lot of silver ingots today. I think we got 7 out of our ore deposits. So hopefully we get another day like that. I got a shell to donate. There you go. And it doesn't look like Seagull has a quest for us, but we can still see how he's doing today. Thank you. That was a lot of money for just one shell. Okay. I might often ask for fish, little castaway, but before you get too annoyed, just be thankful I don't have a taste for weevils. No worries. Okay. So there's a rock there. I was just running around gathering something, and I did talk to Postman Pat, and I saw that we finally have mail from Postmaster Blake, so we're gonna go read that. And it's also where I got my egg from, the golden egg. It was in the mail. So we'll just read this letter. Yeah, because this is where I got it, the egg. Is it quack, 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 quack? Yours truly, quack. This letter may come as an unpleasant surprise, but I suppose it is my duty to pass on this knowledge. There is a sorrow to raising children. You care for them, teach them, feed them. They fill your days with light and joy, and then one day they just leave you, gone, taking wing on some far-off adventure. I am, of course, talking about spring ducklings. They migrate, you see, such is the circle of seasons. If you were kind, you may be lucky enough to receive a short letter letting you know they are okay, precious. Not all of us get letters. So it's basically just explaining that our ducks went away. Okay. We gotta keep the quack letter, because obviously that's our children. We can't just throw that away. Why would we do such a thing? Okay. Let's see. Arjun and Ursula are the last we need to talk to. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we talked to Tram to hand in the quest too. Oh no, and then there's a pious guy. What can I do for you this fine day, Spirit Scout? Is it me, or are there a lot of imps around today? Yeah, it does seem like there are. Imps? Can't say I've even noticed. I'm in such a great mood. Sure, those critters stole some photos right out of my paws, but you know what? Let them keep 'em. I don't need those flimsy old things. As long as I have my lily, nothing else matters. Isn't that right? Photo of denial, photo of fight, and photo of funeral. Oh. How do you get a photo of denial, though? That's interesting. Ursula. Tell me a bit about yourself. I left Octavia's shell in my soil overnight. She had a terrible accident, didn't she? But the world is funny. A forest fire clears out old growth and new shoots sprout. You never know what good may come of tragedy. I planted a cracked shell and look what grew. It's something beautiful. Ursula, you have a way of healing, don't you? You are quite the healer. Okay. Pious. Like I said, we're gonna go through that every time I talk about this guy. Today, Acolyte, I shall teach you the first pillar of our faith, charity. Just as the Emperor sacrifices his own will to be the living vessel, so too must we sacrifice to aid the humblest among us. Many creatures of this island are crying out for sustenance. Gather food so that we may help these desperate souls. Mushroom loaf and any fish common or better. Okay. Easy enough. We can do that. Hello, Tram. We finally have your supplies. Here you are. Yes, you brought them. Wait, hold on. I haven't done Tram's voice in a while. Wow. I can whip up a great defensive outfit with this. Wow, it looks like you brought me too much, Rob. Are you serious? Too much? I can make more than a couple of spares with all this, so you should take one too. It's dangerous out there after all. Tram, you're killing me. What did you make? A prepper outfit? Oh yeah, that's awesome actually. Thank you. This goes even better with my tinfoil. I love it. It's amazing. Thank you, Tram. Actually, well worth the 50 ingots. Thank you. So let's see. What do we need to do today? We're looking for a 4-leaf clover. 3 skulls tied to a stake. Some hanging fish. Well, that's somewhere around here. By a booth table near a chapel window. Crystal rocks. Okay. And then fishing and mushroom loaf. Let's go visit Allison first. Let's check. There's a rock apparently right here, literally next to us somewhere. Is this only fish? What was it? Behind something. Okay. So it has to be somewhere here, yes. Somewhere. That's definitely the only fish, yes. There it is. So now let's go talk to Allison and make some mushroom loaves. Hopefully we have the materials for it. Mushroom loaves. So we need 3. We need to make more mushroom thingies, mushroom skewers. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back, Allison. Let's make these mushroom skewers. Here's a log for you, Flamey. Apparently I have more than one. Okay. So let's get some mushrooms and burn them all. Yes, I want to burn 50 mushrooms. Okay, thank you. That's 100 roasted mushrooms. So you get 2 per, which doesn't, I feel like that doesn't make sense, but no worries. We won't question the game's logic. Okay, Allison, I need 2 more mushroom loaves. Stat. Okay. Thank you. You're a beauty. Alright. So that's good. And we just have to find 1 fish. That's uncommon. Hopefully that won't take long. So near a telescope and 3 stakes. And we gotta be on the lookout for the 4-leaf clovers. And the chapel. I mean the rocks are over here. So is this chasing imps, I believe? So we have to chase the imps. Is there an imp to chase somewhere around here? Yeah, you. You thought you could hide from me up here? Didn't think so. So there's one down here near Octavia as well. Let's go have a look. There's so many bugs out and about. That one's pretty fast. Okay. Where's the imp? There it is. Yeah, Octavia, I can't believe you're also joining in on the bleeding me dry bandwagon. Okay. Where is the last one? Chapel? Yeah. Let's just go down here and check out down here, because the clovers could possibly be on the beach. So we do want to kind of run by here to have a look. It doesn't look like that's the case anyway, so it was a waste of time. But now we know. So there's 3 stakes here. And the rock's there, nice. Supply tent and, wait, supply tent. What's the supply tent? Is that still near Arjun? I'm not quite sure. Okay, there's the last imp we have to chase. And we'll go ahead and hand that in. You brought back the photos the imps took? Don't you know how to leave well enough alone? What makes you think I want anything to do with these old memories? I mean, you can't move on until you face this, I guess. Let's just be honest. You don't know what you're talking about. My Lily had her illness and then she got better. No, that's not right. She didn't get better. And my children blamed me at her funeral. Well, that is just terrible. They said I killed Lily in front of everyone. They said I'd killed my Lily. They said I didn't take her illness seriously enough. I never saw them after that day. Good riddance, I thought at that time. What a horrible thing for a father to think about his own children. Little wonder why I ended up alone with only the other misfits of this island for company. Oh, Scout, I wish I could do it all over. But I can't. My story is over. All the photographic evidence is right here. Okay. Listen. Yeah, maybe, like, it's not always good riddance when your kids kind of stop seeing you. Especially as they're adults, because there's a lot of people out there that have kind of, like, they're not seeing their parents anymore. Like, they've completely ghosted their parents, right? And sometimes it's for good purpose. But obviously, like, blaming their dad for their mother passing is kind of messed up. Considering he can't really control her health. Like, unless he was keeping her from going to the hospital. But obviously he wasn't, because there's a picture of her in the hospital. So, telescope, right? So, I think it's kind of messed up his kids did that. And I've definitely seen cases where, like, kids screw over their parents, for sure. I used to have this, so I was staying with my mother-in-law for a bit, and they had their neighbor. They knew their neighbor for years. And he had, like, 3 kids. And he had, like, a stroke or something, so, like, he can't talk properly anymore. Like, he can't function 100%. And their mother passed away, and then apparently, like, they sold the house from underneath him and then just put him in, like, a aged care home. And it's pretty sad. Considering he's so disabled now. So, I don't know, maybe he was a terrible father, I don't know, but either way, it's very sad. Guess I don't have the whole story, but... Okay, hold on, where are we looking for a spy tent near a telescope? So that's what I was doing, okay. My bad, I got a little distracted with the story. Okay, telescope, here, has to be here somewhere. This is the only telescope. Ah, it's right there, yep. Okay. So now near a folding chair. Could be any number of these folding chairs, and it's this one. Nice. That didn't take long at all. So, supply tent. I'm not sure which supply tent it's gonna be talking about. I was over by Arjun's tent, but I don't think that's a supply tent, so could be talking. Actually, I don't know which one it would be talking about. Maybe this is a supply tent, I don't know. Yeah, it says behind. We'll just have a quick look around, and if we can't find it, then we will ask Charlotte for help. But this is like kind of the only tents I know of. I just wouldn't. Not there you go. Guess it is a supply tent. Alright, so now we just need one fish. Let's see if we can get that quickly. Put a fishing rod in. Alright. Fish for the deer. Good thing I have some in my storage, otherwise I'd be fishing for a while. Oh, come on, don't be a tease. There we go. And you're common, aren't you? All that for a common fish. Pfft. I aim higher. I think I care about some common lowly fish. Has to be uncommon or better. Surely you're common too. Oh, it's not gonna get it. Back up a bit. Oh, it's doing that buggy thing where it moves. Okay. Alright, come on, uncommon. I think that's common. Yeah. Of course, what did I expect? It is common for a reason. Normally I want to go for the bigger ones, because bigger is better. In most cases. Don't quote me. Alright, that one was common as well. But even in... actually, my brother has, like, basically ghosted my parents, which is... the whole situation's, like, messed up to me. But I won't go into it. I think it's a bit too personal. But, like, I can't even fathom, like, my parents are actually good parents. Like, I can fathom when, like, your parents are absolutely terrible, why you would kind of just get them out of your life and get away from them. Well, I don't think I've handed this in. I kind of don't want to give it to Pius, because I want to give it to Siegel. So I can understand him, like, in certain cases where, yeah, you would want to get away from your parents, but my parents were definitely good to us. Gave us everything we could as children. And continue to. Despite all their kids being into adulthood now. So, I don't know. It's very... doesn't make sense to me sometimes. I would kill to have my parents nearby again. Okay, well that one's uncommon too, but we don't... Well, I guess we're gonna give Pius one of the fish that we haven't collected before. Oh well. That's fine. I don't do enough fishing, so I feel like most of the fish I fish up are gonna be needed for my collection. So, you need bagels? Actually, don't give that one. This one. Excellent. These gifts shall aid our needy neighbors. I will take a portion for myself for Aslacia at I fucking what is this word? Leslie. I can't. My tongue cannot. Hold on. I need to look up how to pronounce this word. What is this word? It's like a... It's like a scripture. Ecclesiastes. I don't know. Reasons. I don't know. Look, guys. You can't fault me for not knowing that one. I'm sorry. To provide for others, we must first provide for ourselves. I provided all of it. Quoth Empress Yersinia 11. To the faithful go. Oh no, that's 9, isn't it? I don't. Roman numerals are not my forte. To the faithful go the bounties of the earth. Now then, I shall see the distributing the rest of this to our stoveling flock. Birds make for bad parishioners, but we shall not judge. You have proven yourself worthy, young acolyte. I grant you the cow of our monastic order, where it was pride. Pious, I'm gonna need you to stop with this cult now, I think. We got a monk cow. Why not? I'm kinda sick of the tinfoil hat. Okay. Although we are quite stylish with our prepper's gear. Let's go and hand everything in now. Call it a day. Goodness, what a day. I'm still baffled by that word. Alright. Maybe you do know something about rocks. For instance, you might know that these rocks are not natural. They were carved up by people long ago. Oh, I wonder if Pius knows who, because he's been around for ages, apparently. Alrighty, so last but not least is Lee, and then it's the day done. Seriously, what a day though. I think I'm just like gonna be thinking about that word forever now. Well, isn't this something? I know just the place for this. I appreciate your honesty. You could have just pocketed the darn thing. Here's a little something from the farm. An apple tree. And I'm just gonna put it down here. Sorry. I don't really want to deal. Or it's not such an apple tree, but whatever. The image looks like an apple. So, Flamey, we have your logs and we will call it a day. 2 more logs out there. Wait, what? Well, that would be Octavia's log. And we can't really do anything about that. So, let's go ahead. We have a lot of stuff in our storage. So how much ingots do we have? We have 124. So we can spend on 74. So tomorrow we could make 4 silver ingots tomorrow. If we get close enough, we could possibly do that, but most likely it's going to be a couple days again before we can even do anything about it. So for now, this has been yours truly, Mellfunction.